The Bahamas is an independent nation separating itself from Great Britain on July 10, 1973, governing its own affairs and setting its own laws. When comparing the Bahamas political system against the United States of America, there is a total difference, but in some cases, a similarity. Since independence, the Bahamas has had three prime ministers, still independent from 1967 to 1992, Hubert Ingraham from 1992 to 2002, and again from 2007 to 2012, Perry Christie from 2002 to 2007, and from 2012 to current. The Bahamas system of government is made up of a Governor General, who is the head of state and representative to Her Majesty the Queen. He or she is appointed by the Prime Minister to this position. The government is also made up of the legislative and judiciary, which is the Chief Justice and Justices. These are appointed by the Prime Minister. The executive, which is the Prime Minister and Deputy Prime Minister, Cabinet Ministers, and Senators. Elections in the Bahamas is held every 5 years, where members are elected by the people to the lower house, which is the House of Assembly, where the Speaker sits in charge, who is elected in chair by members of that house. There is the upper house, which is the Senate. They are appointed by the Prime Minister and the leader of the opposition. The Prime Minister, after every election, will appoint his cabinet that will serve for 5 years, and in some cases may shuffle his cabinet during that 5 years, moving ministers to other portfolios. In the Bahamas system of government, senators are lawmakers, but the government will have the majority out of the 16 that sits in the Senate. 9 are government senators, 4 are opposition, and 3 are appointed by the Prime Minister after consultation with the leader of the opposition. The Bahamas is a majority rule system, which means whichever party wins the most seats in a general election will form the government. Like many other countries around the world, the Bahamas is dominated by a two-party system. The PLP, which is Progressive Liberal Party, they are the current government of the Bahamas, and the FNM, Free National Movement, as they are the only two parties that has governed the Bahamas since independence. Prior to independence, there was the party UBP, United Bahamian Party, which transformed after independence into the Free National Movement. There have been third parties in general elections in the Bahamas, and sometimes even up to 5. We do not elect a Prime Minister by himself, as the U.S. would elect a President.